Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. This is Amy if you've never been here before. And today I am filming my May project Use It Up and Empties. Excuse me. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and get started. So I used up some disinfecting wipes from Great Value. I don't know what's going on with my voice. Goodness. And then, okay, used up some Tide Pods. And those would be a repurchase. These are a repurchase. This took me years to use up because I also use a dishwasher, but can never go wrong with Dawn. So that would be a repurchase. I actually have a little one I keep in the bathroom that I use to clean my retainers when I don't use the denture cleaner. Okay, so used up this Suave. There's like a little bit running down, but and this is the mango and citrus. And I normally love Suave body washes, but this one didn't lather that well, and I did not really care for this scent. I think I only bought this just to use with my mango scented things, or orange or whatever. So yeah, I wouldn't repurchase this one, but I do have other Suave ones still in my collection. Okay, got through a Aqua Fresh toothpaste. I have a few, I use all kinds of different toothpastes, but I think we still have 2 more of these. Let's see here. Used up a Lash Princess. It's just the green one. I've used this before, but this year I think it was in November, I bought the variety pack that was like only like $15 for 4 of them. So I think now I'm using the waterproof one. But yeah, I would repurchase that and have repurchased that. Okay, so I used up this vitamin C sugar scrub by Tree Hut. This was really good. This was good. I would repurchase that. Oh, I have okay, so I haven't actually used these up. I don't know why I actually put this in here. I took one of these at work just to sit by my desk, and then I have the other one in the closet. Like, stored. I haven't used it yet. I used to put these in my car, and then I had one that I put in my closet, but I thought these would be nice to hide at work because I'm not actually supposed to have stuff like this. So yeah. Couple hand soaps was, let's see, another pineapple prosecco. I have one more. I think I had 12 of these to start with. I've gifted like 2 or 3, and the rest I've used minus. I have one more in my collection. So this is sparkling pineapple, bubbly prosecco, and white nectarine. And this is really good. I really like it. I didn't think I was going to because when I was at the semi-annual sale, a friend was with me and she bought 1 or maybe 2. And I used one at her house and it smelled bad. So maybe that one was just off because all of mine have smelled really nice. And then this is the Bright Citrus Sunflower. This is the second one of these that I've had. And the notes are juicy mandarin orange, golden sunflower, and sugarcane. And this is lovely in a hand soap. I don't know why my voice is so scratchy. Maybe I should get a cough drop because it's like 9 in the morning. I've been up since like 6. But this, yeah, this I would definitely repurchase this scent in a hand soap. Okay, let's see. Got through some washer whiffs in pink cotton. This was really nice. I would repurchase this scent. This is from Scentsy. So they smell really strong when you just smell them like this, but in the wash they smell beautiful. So some of this stuff I kind of want to group together here. Okay, so I am decluttering some. These are old. It stinks because these are like really full. Oh, I actually have one more I have to put in there. Hold on, let me see. Actually, 2 more. Okay, also these. This is old. This is really full. This was just way too dark. So it says medium, and normally that could work for me. it's just, when it's on the skin, it's just way too dark. And I bought a little pool last year, and so I was gonna use it just like whenever I was at home. But I didn't really swim that much in it. This is like a full stick that I think I bought a couple years ago. This is full, but this just goes on so white. And then both of these kind of expired. When I was nannying, I used to use sunscreen as like, just as foundation, because these were tinted. But now that I'm back like in an office, like for the longest time I didn't even have windows, so I just use foundation. So anyway, I'm getting rid of all of these. I know that stings. I hate whenever products don't get used up. And then this I bought in 2020, and it's just so gross. I know multiple times I put this on here that I was gonna use it, but like, look how gross that is. And I just never did. So I'm just gonna get rid of this. This did work nice whenever I first got it, but I'm over that. Okay, so just some disposable washcloths. Some baby wipes. Like, I like to keep these in my car. They come in handy. Oh, used up some French tip press-ons. I need to put some more on, but I just haven't been feeling like it. Okay, let's see. Oh, this, like, it's not, the elastic's like gone, so I got a new one going of a shower cap. Let's see here. Got through a different gel. This actually lasted forever. I bought the very first one in 2019. It was like a small tube, and then I bought this, and then it worked well, but then if I would use it, I would never purchase the big one again. I would only stick with the small ones because my face would start to get like sensitive to it, and I would get bumps. So then my acne was cured, but then I was getting these bumps that kind of came off looking like acne. So anyway, done with that. I think I might actually try tretinoin in the fall, maybe. Oh, this is exciting. Okay, got through the body butter. It's kind of slippery. This smelled so good. So the only thing I didn't like about this is that it was super, super greasy when you first put it on. It did absorb in, but it took a little bit. I bought this 3 years ago, so I'm just happy that it's gone. I don't know that I would repurchase it again. It does smell really nice. It's mango butter. So there's that. Glad that is gone. Got through this. I think it was like called Sunset, which is fitting. When I first put it in, it was so strong. I didn't like it. It just smelled like an old lady perfume or something. A friend of mine said she liked it, but once it's like wears down, it's better, but I still would not repurchase this. Oh, I'm also kind of decluttering this mascara from Aldi, and I also have their waterproof one. This was like raved about, but I mean, that's what it looks like, but I just didn't think it was that special. So yeah. Okay, so I used up this perfume, this Jennifer Anderson. Okay, and also it was broke, so the stopper was stuck in there. And so I just had this little Bare Minerals Dew Mist that I have like a little funnel, tiny little funnel. Oh, is there a tiny bit in there? Tiny bit, can you see it? It didn't spray anymore. But I had this little funnel, and so I just poured it in this to use it up. But this isn't really my cup of tea. It was okay wearing it to the pool. We went swimming last Sunday, Memorial Day weekend. But I would not repurchase this. A little toothpaste in a Colgate cavity protection. Oh, and then a little moisturizer in this rose scent. I didn't like this. Like when I wore this under my really expensive foundation, I feel like it broke it apart. So yeah, I try to just use it at night, but I would not use that. I got that from Sephora, like in a Sephora purchase. Used up the mango scented not wallflower, but Walmart one. Oh, that was peach mango. And then, let's see here. Okay, so let's see, what's the first one? I got some more things to go over here. I think, which one? Oh no, it was this one. Okay, this lemon coconut chiffon. You can see that the clam is really stained. I put them in, like, look how stained. Okay, so here's some other ones I went through after being used, and here's this one. So this thing stains so bad, but it does smell good, but I don't really feel the need to have that. I think it was just like in a bundle or something that I got that. So, but this was nice. I do get the lemon and I get like a cakey note or something. It's fine. And then I got through a Paradise Punch. Ooh, look at that one, how bad that one was. This I think was also in a bundle. This was fine. Wouldn't feel the need to have to repurchase that though either. Camus. This one I like. This one I used to use a lot in 2009. This is really good. I could see myself repurchasing this. It's like a citrusy, I don't know. I do like that. I don't know if I'll add that to my club or not, but I do like it. And then I got apricot vanilla. This was really good. This was really light, but really good. So I feel like if you was gonna have company over and you wasn't sure how they felt about scents, this is just a nice soft scent to have in the air. Not overpowering, just smells nice. Yeah, this actually smells really good. Almost has like a cookie vibe to it. Or like salty. I don't know, maybe I guess that's probably the vanilla part. Anyway, that's really good. And then some from Walmart. We got through the pineapple peach. This is the one that I said smelled like perfect peach. Or pretty as a peach, I'm sorry, from Bath & Body. I really liked it at first, and then once I used it, I was kind of like, oh no. It just smelled really like, excuse me, fake. This one from Walmart, this Beach Please, this one lasted a couple days, and this was really nice. It smells like, it smells good here, but it smells really good warming. So I don't know that I would get it anytime soon, but if you were just wanting some good ones from Walmart, this is a really good one. And I could see me getting this again in the future. And then one here from K Scented Wax is the Boom Boom Cream, Brazilian Nut Butter, Salted Caramel, and Pistachio. And this was really good. I'm not a big fan of the mica. I mean, it's pretty, but I just don't like how even when I take the wax out, it's still kind of in there. So I know there's an option you can click not to have that, but I was like, whatever, whenever I ordered all of them. So I do have more, you know, that have the mica in it, but I think I have this in a bar and I have this in a clam. I think I'm gonna gift the clam actually to a girl I know that likes this scent. Yeah, that smells so good. I can't wait till I use that scent again. Okay, some candles I used up. I'm gonna move this over here. Okay, so I have this lemon buttercream. And so at the very end of this, so I always melt these down and then I stick them on a hot plate. And when I had this on the hot plate, so if you're burning these, you need to put them in a smaller room to actually be able to smell them. I have a small house. My living room's kind of big, but otherwise I have a small house, and in the living room burning, I cannot smell this. If I put this in my daughter's room, I can smell it, or if I put it in the bathroom. I know it's a really weird scent to put in the bathroom, but if I put it in there, they're small and I could smell them. I mean, I haven't tried like any other room, like bedrooms, but once they was done, I put them on the hot plate in the living room and it'll fill up the whole space. So if you was to just warm this scent the entirety of its life, it would, you know, throw really well in bigger space. But a couple times my son asked me what I was making. I'm like, it's a candle. And then one day I had it on the warmer and I was in the bedroom laying down in my bed. And my boyfriend came in there and asked why it smelled. What did he say? Cake or candy or something. I don't know. But anyway, so yeah, they could all smell this. So it was good. I actually have one more of these. I don't know if I'm going to keep purchasing like single wicks or not. I say that, so, but who knows. But yeah, I do have one more in that same scent. And then another candle I used up was the toasted pineapple marshmallow. And the notes are fresh pineapple, milk chocolate, toasty marshmallows, and graham cracker. Could not smell chocolate, didn't really smell graham cracker. It was pineapple and marshmallow, and that was it. Is all I got from it. Super light. I think even on the warmer, this was light. So this is again kind of like that apricot vanilla. This might have been a little bit lighter than that, but this is one that would just be like a nice light scent in the air. Nothing strong at all, but I would not repurchase this. The packaging is super cute. I like how the pineapple is a guitar and a sun and all the things. But anyway, would not repurchase that. Okay, and this candle I used up is the buttery popcorn. And this I used up yesterday. Wait, I think yesterday. I don't know. I used it up. What is today? So Monday was Memorial Day. I used this up Monday. And then last night I stuck it on the hot plate for a little bit, I think, or maybe Monday night. Maybe I burned it Monday morning, but I don't know. But I'm just going to be done with this. I'm kind of over the scent. It was really good. I smelled this candle the whole way through. Very strong. A couple times I was getting a headache, and I don't know if it was from the candle or not. So, but yeah, I really loved that. I thought I wanted like 5 more of these, but I think I'm just happy that I just had the one. So sometimes it's good not to over purchase, but I was really wanting to find this at SAS and I didn't. And now I'm kind of happy about it, but I loved it while I had it. And then this one is the Happy Mother's Day. Today is the 31st. So it's the last day of the month. After this video, I'm going to go light this and just let it finish out. I might put it on a warmer, I don't know. But I'm going to consider it empty for this video because I'm not going to add it to June. But I will finish it. And then I used up a couple of these. These are really nice. I'm enjoying those. And I also used up this Berry Bright. This smelled so good. I have one more here. I didn't get this one used. I'm going to save this one. I can still smell this. Oh, this smells like, you know, the Bubblicious bubble gum, like the blue raspberry one. Oh, it smells so good. The very first day I put this in the car, it was good. I picked my daughter up from track and her friend could smell it really well. Oh, and my son was in my car later that day, my oldest son, and they could all smell it. It did kind of taper down, but I could still smell it, get whiffs of it. So yeah, that's really good. And I got this at the flash sale in February, I think. So I only paid like, I want to say $2 for the pack. Something like that. So I'll save that. Okay, so my peach, the big pump peach, I was going to grab it from a coworker just to bring it for the video yesterday and I forgot, but it's fine. I'm just going to let her have it. I could not use it. I couldn't handle the smell of it. Same as last year. I thought I'd be able to, but I could not. So that's done. She's going to have that. So I replaced it with this Sunshine and Lemons. And this is where I got on it. So for June, I'm also using, spoiler, I'm using a big lemon pump. So I might also refill this once this is gone, just to keep in my purse. So we'll see. I think I can pop this off with a butter knife or something. So we'll see how that goes. But otherwise, I got pretty far on this. So I've also been using some other ones. So, but anyway, there's that. Okay, now things I didn't quite finish up. This I'm going to call an empty. So it's cut open. There's a little bit left. Either when my daughter showers today, she can use it, or I'll use it tomorrow for my shower and then it'll be done. So calling this an empty. And this is the vanilla coconut. And the notes are whipped vanilla, peach blossom, and warm coconut. It was good. I mean, it just smells coconutty. I have it on right now. But my pod mate that I sit next to, I got a new one. If you ever heard me say that before, now it's a different girl. When I wear this, she's like, oh my gosh, what do you have on? She loves it. And the day that she was really going crazy about it, I only had this on. But with my other pod mate, she actually doesn't work there anymore. One day I paired these together and she told me I smelled like baby powder. So I don't know if this just came off baby powder to her or not, or just if it was the mix. So I only did that one day because I was like, I don't want to smell like baby powder. And then like twice I paired this over the top, like I put this on and then I just sprayed this over my clothes. And this is the Lemon Drop Martini, and I don't have notes for that. This was from 2020, I think. They brought this out for the semi-annual sale. Yeah, but this is like a coconutty scent with just a slight lemon. I think I actually have 2 of these. So anyway, gonna finish that up. And I was thinking I might have wore something else with it. Maybe the Jennifer Aniston, but I mostly just wear the Jennifer Aniston at night. And then, yeah. Okay, so what else did I do here? Oh, and with, I forgot, with this, I use this Love Spell Noir spray, and it's Lush Peach Deep Sandalwood. That's it. But I thought I was going to get a lot further. So it's like right here. I think I was like just under these, but I don't remember. This is good. Yeah, I don't know. I might even give this to my daughter because I don't know that I'll use it because I'm using, you know, so much other stuff. And she just likes body sprays. Okay, and then another body cream I was working on was the Fiji Sunshine Guavatini, which is now just Fiji Sunshine, I believe. The notes, and then I have the little one that I just use as a hand cream at work. And this is Sun-Kissed Guava, Fresh Orange, and Sea-Size Jasmine. I was training in the phone room one day while my provider was on vacation. And the girl that was training me was raving about this every time I used it. She's like, that smells so good. I'm like, I know, right? I love it. But honestly, I think the spray smells even better. I love the spray. Yeah, the spray is where it's at. Okay, and yeah, I already said the notes. So I'm gonna just put this stuff back in my collection. It won't take me very long next year to get through that. And then this lovely thing right here, the Balm Dia Bright by Sol de Janeiro. I used this, I think, 3 times. So I used it once at work. The very first time was a Monday at work. And my provider was like, what do you have on? So I told her. And she has used the original one. But yeah, I'm like, oh, this one's so good. And I don't even think I was all the way walking to her yet. And she was just loving it. But, and then, so I wore this. I have 2 friends that have May birthdays, and one was down visiting from Florida. So we all went out. So I wore this that night. And then, oh, I forgot my other perfume. I just remembered. I wore this to a wedding, and I used my Dolce Garden perfume. I'm not going to go get it, but it's the one with the pink flower on the top. And that went really well with this. I forgot about that. So, you know, I wore that to a wedding. So maybe I wore this just twice. I know I wore it out for their birthdays and to work. Yeah, maybe just twice. I don't know. I feel like there's one other time I can't remember, but I just think it was 3. So 2 or 3 times was this got used. But yeah, I'm excited to say this. When I wore these, well, besides at work, the second time was at night, so I thought that was fitting. Otherwise, I kind of think this would be better as like a winter scent because it's kind of deep. It's got that vanilla in it. I don't know if it even tells me the notes. Yeah, but it's like a deep, like vanilla, and I don't know. I feel like it's unique and I really like it. Okay, so I guess there's only one thing I didn't use all the way up. I'm going to show you a couple of wax that so on my bar, this is the Skinny Dippin'. I got halfway used up on this. And these, I would chop up 1 cube, and I would kind of sometimes put this in the warmer before I went to work, and then I would still smell this whenever I got home. So this was really nice for that. And then on the kettle corn, I got to here, and on the buttered popcorn, that's where I got. So this I'm gonna save and cherish. This is similar to the candle. Yeah, this smells really good. It's not as strong as the candle, but it's kind of okay for that. And then this one, like when I used the first 2 rows, I really liked it, but then when I got down here, it's kind of like made me nauseous a little bit. So I have some coffee scents from, and these are from Harper James, but I have some coffee scents from Sassy Girl Aroma that from the bag. They're not my favorite. And so I have a bunch of different scents I plan to try to mix with possibly in the fall. And I think I'm gonna save this for that and see how that goes. So stay tuned for that in probably October or November. Okay, and then so the one thing I didn't use up was the Bikini Reef Shea Sugar Scrub, but I got through the whole tub of this one. So, and that's pretty good because usually it would take me like 2 or 3 months to go through one, and I'm getting through them in a month now because I'm using them more. So that's great. And then this, I just have a question. This is from e.l.f. It's not that great. Can anyone tell me a really good lash curler that works really well? I don't know if it's just old or what, but it looks like I have some lashes on there. Great, it's pulling out my lashes. Well, maybe this will be empty too. So anyway, yeah, if you know of any, and I don't have anything else in the basket. So that was my project, Use It Up plus Empties. If you enjoyed, give it a thumbs up, and stay tuned because right after this, I'm gonna post my June project, Use It Up. And I hope you guys have a great day, and thanks for watching.